So hi guys, welcome to another tutorial. This is the part 2 of the Wado Ichimanji sword that I first made. So this is the part 2, and in this tutorial we're going to be focusing mostly on the materials, and I'm going to be modeling this case. Alright, the casing for the sword. Okay, so with that all said, let's start. So firstly I'm going to click on the design. I'm going to off my empty, and then I'm going to go to the shading tab. Alright, then I'm going to click on new. I'm gonna press Shift A and add a color ramp. Add a color ramp and drop the color ramp here. So I'm gonna connect the color into the base color. Alright, then the metallic, my metallic should be 0.35. Alright, I'm gonna press Shift A and add a vector bump. So a vector bump, drop the vector bump here, and then drag the normals, connect the two normals together. The normals from the bump and the normals in the physicals be here. I'm gonna click on this bump and Shift D. I'm gonna duplicate and drop it here.
So I'm gonna take the normals and connect it into the bump.
So I'm gonna connect the both of them together. Alright. So I'm gonna Shift A and add a Voronoi texture. Voronoi texture down here. Alright. I'm gonna Shift A again and add a magic texture. Drop. Then I'm gonna Shift A and add a noise texture. Alright. So in my magic texture, the scale is gonna be 10.7. Alright. And then I'm gonna connect the color into the heights. Then in my Voronoi texture, the 3D is gonna be turned into 4D, and then the W, I want to just change this to 0.8. The scale is gonna be 3.9. Yeah, and then let's move to the noise texture. The detail is gonna be 15. So I'm gonna connect the color into the vector. Then I'm gonna click on the invert and click on invert again. Hold it down. I'm gonna click on the noise texture. I'm gonna click on the noise section and press Ctrl T. Then I could connect the object into the vector. I'm gonna drag this color, the color in the vector, and yeah, that's all for the design. So I'm gonna just move up, and then I'm gonna just invert my color ramp. I'm gonna flip the color ramp. So just click on this, and then you flip your color ramp. All right. So the white is supposed to be, around this side. So just bring your white a little bit closer. All right. So then the bump strength of the second one, the second bump. Okay, so the second bump strength is gonna be 0.45. Yeah, so it's gonna be 0.45. So as you can see, the sword is getting looking a little bit what we want it to look like. It's looking, good. All right. So that's all for the design. Alright, so I'm gonna click on the handle. Because we're done with the design. So I'm gonna just click on the handle, and then I'm gonna enter new. Then I'm gonna change the color. I'm gonna change it to totally black, to black. Yeah, to pitch black. We'll just leave it that way. We could just, add a little bit of roughness to it to make it, reflect. So roughness added. Yeah. And I could just shift A and just put a noise texture. A noise texture. Drop that here. And I'm gonna press shift A and I'm gonna put a color ramp. Color ramp. Drop that here. So I'm just gonna adjust it a little bit. Okay. Take the color into the factor and then take the, let's just drag this. Yeah, black should be more. Drag black up and then I'm gonna connect the colors. Alright, so I'm gonna just increase the scale for the noise texture, and yeah, I'm gonna click on the noise texture and then press Ctrl T. Then I'm gonna just drag the object and put it in the objects. Alright, so this is how it looks. So we go to this blade. We go to the blade itself. Alright, we go to the blade itself. So we click on new. So I'm gonna just increase my metallicness to the highest. And then I'm gonna reduce my roughness. My roughness is gonna be about, I don't know, 0.2? Right. 0.2? 0.28? Yeah, something like that. 0.28. Alright. So I guess this is alright. This is alright. This is alright. So for the color, I'm gonna drag the color just a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna take it this up. I'm gonna take it up. Just take it up. So that's all for this one. So now we're gonna create the the black seam. So what we have to do, just click on the blade, go to tab, click on 1, and then you're gonna go to face select, and then you're gonna click on 1. Then you're gonna go to X-ray. So just Alt Z. Then I'm gonna hold Shift and select this point. So just select this point. Select it, select it. Alright, so we're done selecting it. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna press plus. You could just click on the plus in the material, tab. Click on plus and then you create a new material. Okay, so this time I'm gonna bring this a little bit down, and I'm gonna change it to blue. Change it to blue. Yeah, blue. Dark blue. Bring it a little bit down, and then I'm gonna assign it. I'm gonna assign it to this part. So whatever part you selected, that's what it's gonna assign to. So just assign it. Okay, I think I don't want blue anymore, so just reduce the saturation down. So just take it to dark black. Yeah. So now let's check that out. Let's check that out. Okay, so I'm gonna reduce the roughness and I'm gonna increase the metallicness upward. So this is what we got. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna click on the blade, and then I'm gonna go back to edit mode. Alright, so I'm gonna click on this phase and then press L, this little thingy we made here, then press L. Click on this thing, just click on it and then press L. Alright, so now I'm going to create a tooled material. So just add a tooled material, just click on plus again and click on new. Then you can just press assign. Alright, so I'm going to increase my metallicness up, and then I'm gonna click on the color and drag it a little bit down, take it to gold. Yeah, I'm gonna increase the, yeah, a little bit up. Yeah. I'm gonna reduce the roughness to about I don't know 0.25, 0.255. So that's enough. So I'm gonna give the guard the same, the same material. So I just click on the guard, and then I'm gonna click on this thing here, and then I'm gonna go to the yellow color, the golden color, and then it gets the same thing. So this is just it. That's it. All right. So I think I should reduce the color, the lightning a little bit down. Yeah, I guess this much. So I just want to press Shift A and add a noise texture. Add a noise texture. Put it down here. Shift A. Add a color ramp. Always there. Add a color ramp. Drop that color ramp here. Collect the color into the color. And yeah. You're gonna connect the color into the effect. So I'm gonna change this to the gold color, but I'm gonna reduce the saturation, sorry, the value down. I'm gonna reduce the value down a little bit. Yeah. So I just want a parting, a crazy parting on it, so it won't look that boring though. So just increase the scale of the modifier. Increase the scale of the texture. Alright. I'm gonna bring this closer. Alright. Yeah, so it looks just like this. I'm just trying to, be creative with it. So I just leave it like this. Alright. So I'm just being creative with it. Alright, so just press Ctrl, click on the noise texture and press Ctrl T. Alright. And then you can connect the object into the vector. So this is what we got. So I'm not actually making a replica of it. You can see the model is basically the same thing, but the materials, I don't actually have the materials. So I'm just gonna freestyle with it, see what I can do. Alright, so I'm gonna just enable the empty. Press 1. And then we want to remodel the casing. Alright, so just move to the layout, move back to the layout. So I press 1 on my keyboard. Alright, so we want to make this casing here. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna click on the guard, go to tab, and I'm gonna click on face select and click on this face. I'm gonna press Shift D and then right click. Then I'm gonna press P and by selection. So then I'm gonna press tab. I'm gonna click on this and name this the case. Alright. So then I'm gonna press 1 and I'm gonna press G and I'm gonna drag this down here. Alright. So I'm gonna enable my wireframe so I can see it well. Alright, so I'm gonna scale this down. Scale it down. G, I'm gonna drag this about here. Scale it up a little bit. Yeah, G, drag it down. Yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna press tab and go to edit mode. So I'm gonna select everything. G, drag it down. Then I'm gonna rotate it. And then I'm gonna start extruding. So just extrude and follow the casing. So I wanna off my X-ray and I wanna go out of wireframe and I'm gonna go to shading. All right. Then I'm gonna enable my X-ray back. I need it. I'm gonna press A and G. Then I'm gonna disable my X-ray again, and then I'm gonna click on this face in front. And then I'm gonna enable my X-ray again. Make sure you follow the steps. All right. So I'm gonna press 1, and then I'm gonna extrude. I press E. I'm gonna extrude. So I'm gonna just delete this face in the front. I'm gonna delete it. Delete face. So I'm gonna off the X-ray. Alright. Then I'm gonna bring up the solidify modifier. Solidify modifier. Alright. So solidify modifier. Let's drag it up to the top. So we just click on these dots and then you left click and drag it up to the top. Alright, so I just want to solidify it inwards. Yeah, give it a little bit of thickness. Yeah. Alright, so that looks alright to me. That looks good to me. So this is the casing. So you can just place it in the sword when you're done with your stuff. So it seems like the casing won't be able to enter the. Okay, so I'm just gonna scale it up a little bit. So I'm gonna first I'm gonna right click and then auto shade smooth, then right click and I'm gonna set origin to geometry. All right, then I'm gonna scale it up. Good. And then this. I'm gonna scale go and I'm gonna scale this down so it can fit the sword. Alright. So this is your casing. So we can smooth the bottom down. I'm gonna click on the casing again. Go to tab and then face select. Click on face select, then I'm going to click on this face. Alright, press 1 and Control B. Alright, this much. Yeah, that's enough. So yeah, this is what we got our casing looking like and our sword looking like. Alright, so we're going to make the material for the casing. Okay, so the casing got the material of the guard, so we want to just take that off. We're gonna press the minus. Alright, so we're just gonna press the minus here, and then I'm gonna just click on this, and then I'm gonna navigate and I'm gonna move to the material of the design. I'm gonna move to the material of the design. Click on the material of the design, and then I'm gonna click on this to duplicate it, so it won't affect the material of the design. So just click on this to duplicate. All right. So I'm gonna just delete the noise texture here. Delete the noise texture. I'm gonna connect the vector into the vector of the Voronoi texture. So the strength of the bump, the strength of this bump is gonna be 0.7. Okay, and then I'm gonna drag this on black here. I'm gonna drag it up and put it about this side. I'm gonna cross over. We're just gonna leave it here. Yeah. About this side. Yeah. Okay, so I want to just reduce the strength a little bit because the strength is looking too high. Looking too high. Reduce the strength. And yeah. Alright, so for the scale of the Voronoi texture, we're going to take the scale down to 2.1. It's gonna be the scale. Adjust this a little bit. I wanted the black to show a little bit. Yeah. All right. So it looks okay. So this is your texture for the casing, and you can just enable all of these back. All right. So this is the sword. This is the Wando Ichimonji, customized in a way. It's customized, but this is the Wando Ichimonji. You got your sword, clean, okay? So you can just put a little bit of lighting and other stuffs and make it look presentable. So this is just a sword. Play around with it. You can just put the casing in the sword, just adjust it well, and then you got it. So just try that shit, try it out. See you in the next tutorial. I'm gonna make the 3 Zoro swords, so just stay in touch. I'm gonna make Enma and I'm gonna make Shisu and the others. Stay in touch.
So be sure to leave a like, share, subscribe, and I want this video to hit 500 views.